In today's episode, we'll explore what it costs to live a luxury lifestyle in San Miguel de Allende, from a private chef and staff to fine dining nearly every day, and compare building a luxury custom home with a lock and leave luxury condo. Hi, I'm Heather, your lifestyle design host here in San Miguel de Allende. We design, build, and sell homes in Mexico and Texas. So today, we'll discuss costs of housing, food and dining, staff, and miscellaneous. And by the end of the episode, we'll give you an estimate of what it costs to live that luxury lifestyle in San Miguel de Allende. It's so nice to be home. Let me greet my friend. Alexa, tenemos visitas. Alexa, sol. When I am on the go, my choice for a delicious and healthy breakfast is a bowl of fresh homemade yogurt and homemade granola with a little bit of fruit and a side of brioche toast with avocado and some goat cheese. So I'm gonna make that with you guys today, but as we do that, let's talk a little bit about housing. So housing in San Miguel, if you're interested in a place like this beautiful luxury condo, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it is about 12 minutes from San Miguel de Allende, the center. And it is on average or starting at about $800,000 up to $1 million to live here. Now that also requires a monthly HOA of $1,000. If you want to compare that to building your own custom home, that could cost about $1.2 to $1.5 million to build the home. And the maintenance on that home alone would be the equivalent of the annual fee for that HOA. So that's kind of what we're looking at when we compare the two. So you're probably thinking, what do those amenities include for that $1,000 a month? And the grounds here are stunning. There's a pool, a gym, a library, a cinema, and so much art that you could just admire through the grounds. And that's just to mention a few. One that I particularly love is that you actually have access to a chauffeur. So if you accumulate all those things, and there are even more, it's extremely valuable. But something that's really important to me, as I live in a complex that can be very crowded, is that here in this community, there are only about 52 units. So you have access to all those amenities without overcrowding. Where I've lived in the past is you get to a time of the year and there are so many people in the gym, you can't use the weights, or there are no chairs at the pool. So that's not something you'd have to worry about here. Now, if you choose to live closer in Centro, because this community here is a little outside of Centro, it's about a 12-minute drive or a 40-minute walk. If you choose to live in Centro, you're gonna be right in the heart of all the hustle and bustle. And having lived here for about 2 years now, when it becomes a vibrant culture of festivities like Independence Day or Dia de los Muertos or Semana Santa, all of these things mean that Mexicans know how to party, and it is loud. There are fireworks and there are people walking through the streets till all hours of the evening. So if you're in Centro, that's what you're gonna get. If you're out here, about 12 minutes away from San Miguel Centro, it's much quieter. And you just have the ability to slow down and enjoy the peace. So it's just a little bit different of a vibe. Now taxes are right around $800 to $1,000 a year, very reasonable. And utilities, they can be several $100s a month. So it's actually very affordable. Now let's talk about one of my favorite things, and that is food. If you're a foodie and you love to eat out at fine dining restaurants multiple times a week, your tab could probably be about $3,000 to $4,000 a month for a couple. Now, if you also enjoy delicious organic foods or imported goods from other places, then going to a place like City Market or Mercado Sano, your bill could be anywhere from about $2,000 to $3,000 per month. So I wanted to share with you, with this delicious yogurt and granola that I just made, I bought this milk from a local dairy that has raw milk. So I made the yogurt at home, and the granola, I bought gluten-free oats and nuts and coconut flakes, and I made that all at home with some honey from the mesquite flower, and it is so divine, it's delicious. And this is just an example of what you can get. Oh, and these berries I got from the local market, the Tianguis market, just the other day. So this is an example of some of the delicious things that you can get from a grocery store, and I absolutely love eating organic and very clean. These delicious avocados are straight from a farm or a ranch that one of my favorite veggie vendors offers. And I also got this delicious bread. This brioche bread was baked fresh today, and this is from a local bakery. So I am gonna make my delicious brioche avocado toast. And I also bought this cheese from City Market. And so this goat cheese, we're just gonna spread a little bit of this on here. That just goes hand in hand with being able to eat high-end delicious foods, organic, very nice and clean, and still be able to go out and enjoy food as well. Though San Miguel is a small city, it has a lot to offer in regards to fine dining restaurants. Some of our favorites is Prime Steak Club. Now, this place is exceptional. I've had the best steak there, and they just have a really nice ambiance. There's a DJ that comes and plays on the weekends, and they even provide childcare. You can take your kids, they have a little rock climbing wall and activities, and like full-time babysitters that work there so that they could watch your kids while you enjoy a nice steak dinner if you'd like. And another place right next door is Live Aqua. It's a high-end hotel. They have multiple restaurants. We've seen many weddings hosted at this hotel, and the food is just exquisite. Now, Rosewood is another favorite of mine. The Rosewood Hotel has a beautiful restaurant called 1826, and they offer Mexican-style fusion food that just warms the soul. It's like soul food for Mexico. And on the rooftop, they have a Luna Tapas bar with a DJ that comes and plays on the weekends. You have a view of the city, and the cathedral looks amazing at night. And my favorite thing to get there is a delicious beverage with some churros and ice cream on the side. So some of the key positions that people hire for here in San Miguel are a driver, private chef, housekeeper, and even a maintenance manager, just to name a few. Now, if you look at something like a housekeeper for a place like this beautiful condo, you probably just need one, and that's gonna be about $600 a month. If you need two because you have a larger custom-built home, that would be around $1,200 a month. For a private chef, it could be about $1,200 a month. A personal driver, maybe $800 to $900, that's not including the vehicle. And a maintenance manager is right around $600 a month as well. Now, we have some dear friends that they have a full staff in their home and they live here part-time, but this is an annual staff. So whenever they choose to come down, the crew is ready to provide their needs, from driving to cooking and making sure that their home is just exactly how they like it. This looks and smells so good, so I'm gonna take a few bites because I worked hard for this. Let's talk about those miscellaneous items that are super important, like health and wellness, childcare, and travel and entertainment. So when we talk about health and wellness, healthcare is extremely important. A lot of the people that end up moving to San Miguel tend to come for their retirement. So you can get concierge healthcare that comes to your home for a doctor's visit, and it's extremely affordable and high quality. So it could be a bit around maybe $50 to $80 for an in-home visit. And I actually had a girlfriend of mine that she twisted her ankle as she was getting off the bus, and the doctor came to her home and even brought an x-ray and did it in-house. So she didn't have to go to the hospital, and she didn't have to worry about who's gonna take care of her two little kids while they were doing the x-ray. That's incredible. Now, as far as like beauty, you can get massages, facials, dare I say, Botox, for an extremely affordable price. And again, the quality is extremely good. Now, when we look at things like your wellness for exercise, there are gyms all around the city, but I personally love having access to private trainers. So we actually have a private martial arts teacher come to our home and teach us all about boxing, taekwondo, and jiu-jitsu. So those are just a few to name. Childcare is really important to me as I'm a mom of 3 boys, which you know. So childcare, you can have someone full-time come into your home, help with the kids, and even if you want someone to help a little bit around the house, that would be called a nana, not just a nanny. That's also extremely affordable to have in your home. I've absolutely loved it. When I go out with my boys and I take our nana with us, I'm able to experience a lot of fun in San Miguel and also know that my kids have extra eyes on them when we go and see the city. And now we can't forget about travel and entertainment. Now in San Miguel, there's just a variety of activities that go on monthly in San Miguel. There's even a board around Centro that highlights every activity each day throughout the month. And just a few weeks ago, there was a music and art festival that took place that was featuring artisan designers in Centro, and they also had a live band every single night performing for about 2 weeks. So that goes on all the time. But if you're interested in experiencing a little bit more city life or going somewhere else in Mexico, Querétaro is a city about an hour away from us, and it has an airport. You travel by bus or a shuttle can take you there, and you could be anywhere in Mexico within just a few hours, depending on where you want to go. Now, if you want a little bit more excitement with going to Mexico City, which is one of my favorite cities, it's about a 4-hour bus ride on a luxury bus liner that is really nice. And you could be down there for delicious food, museums, art, music, concerts, you name it. And my husband and I just went there a couple weekends ago, and we went to this speakeasy, like an underground 1920s speakeasy. And you have to wait 2 months for a reservation to this place. But it was the best experience that we had. So just enjoy the vibrant lifestyle here in Mexico, and you can get around and be entertained and travel. So if you choose to live in a luxury condo such as this one, your monthly expenses could range between $11,000 and $17,000 US a month. Now, if you feel like you need a little extra leg room, you want to be right down in Centro, and you'd like to build your own custom home, that can be right around the upwards of $22,000 a month. So now you just have to decide, are you the type of person that wants to walk out your front door and be in the vibrant city center and walk to a cafe and just enjoy the festivities right as they're happening? Or would you rather walk out your front door and be in a peaceful garden that you can enjoy a lap at the pool and then call the chauffeur to take you to your favorite restaurant? You pick. Whether you choose a custom-built home or a luxury condo in a gated community, San Miguel delivers world-class living. And if you're not quite ready for the price tag, tune in next week as we explore living well on a $3,000 a month budget right here in San Miguel de Allende.